Chick-fil-A is one of the most popular fast food chains in America, and that's true both with customers and employees, who generally report good experiences from working there. Good vibes aside though, there are some decidedly unique rules Chick-fil-A workers have to follow. Here are a few of them. When you say thank you after getting your order from a Chick-fil-A employee, you won't hear "you're welcome" in response. You'll actually hear the more formal "my pleasure." This is not necessarily because whatever just occurred was enjoyed by the employee. It's rather because "my pleasure" is the response encouraged by Chick-fil-A. The practice of saying "my pleasure" instead of a "you're welcome" or "no problem" or "sure thing, champ" started when the chain's founder was staying at a Ritz-Carlton hotel. A Ritz-Carlton employee used those two fateful words, and he was completely taken with the phrase, which he felt truly elevated his experience. He requested that "my pleasure" be used by employees of Chick-fil-A, and it eventually caught on and continues today. In fact, many former employees report it almost impossible to stop using "my pleasure, even in locations where it's not always required.
Christian even said "my pleasure" as he was changing our tire.
Until a few short years ago, visible tattoos were banned company-wide for Chick-fil-A employees, and workers were required to buy specialty sleeves or other garments that covered any tattoos visible on arms or other body parts. Today, the company has dispensed with an official policy banning visible tattoos, but they are still prohibited at many Chick-fil-A franchise locations. And while not expressly prohibited by overall policy, a look through comments from Chick-fil-A employees on job sites reveal a culture generally opposed to visible ink. That said, many locations are relatively flexible about the unofficial policy, so a tattoo is no reason not to apply for a position working at Chick-fil-A. But if you also have dental or body modifications, or if you wear strong perfumes or excessive makeup, you might want to alter your style before applying to work at the franchise. If you rock a cherished beard or a great goatee, you'll need to look elsewhere than Chick-fil-A for your next job. Chick-fil-A employees are not allowed to have any facial hair beyond a neatly trimmed mustache, such as is permitted by military regulations. A person's mustache must not be wider than his mouth and can't be long and thick, and sideburns also have to be trimmed. And a team member appearance memo from a Chick-fil-A on Fulton Street in New York City goes so far as to dictate that any team member presenting improper facial hair at work, quote, must go buy a razor and shave before being clocked in or be sent home. Many Chick-fil-A team member handbooks contain this rule: false fingernails are not allowed in customer service areas or food preparation areas. So that means, in effect, that false nails can't be worn anywhere at work. And it makes sense for a restaurant to limit something like large acrylic nails that can easily detach and risk falling into a customer's food. Chick-fil-A rules do, however, go beyond state law and do indeed concern style and self-expression. Most locations do not allow any nail polish beyond solid colored polish or a French manicure. It's important to note that Chick-fil-A is not the only restaurant with this policy, because there are health code requirements in many places that relate to the potential of polish chipping during food prep. If you want to work at a Chick-fil-A, you had better either be a very polite person or be able to act like a very polite person for an entire shift multiple days per week. Any lack of friendly positivity is not allowed for a Chick-fil-A employee. The entire corporate culture of Chick-fil-A is built around unflagging politeness, and many employees report that being polite has to start right from your initial job interview. One former Chick-fil-A employee who left a posting regarding the interview process said, "My best advice is to be yourself, be polite, and dress nice." CFA is a customer-oriented company, so make sure you can show them that, saying "yes ma'am," "yes sir," "no thank you," "my pleasure," etc. If you work at a Chick-fil-A and you want to get your hair dyed, that's no problem at all, assuming that is you get your hair dyed black, brown, blonde, red, or some variety of these naturally occurring hair colors. That's because unnatural hair dye colors are banned for Chick-fil-A employees. That means no blues, pinks, greens, purples, and so on, even if they are just streaks of color highlighting your natural hair, and easy on the styling too. The ban on hair dye at Chick-fil-A seems to be a product of the company's conservative culture. The reserved style required by the rules of the restaurant may dissuade some people from even applying to work there, while in other cases it may force employees to conceal their own sense of style or even sense of self while at work. For many people, those delicious Chick-fil-A waffle-cut French fries are as much a draw as Chick-fil-A's vaunted chicken sandwiches. And many of those fry lovers would love to get their French fries well done. When you ask for your fries well done, this means fried twice. As in, a Chick-fil-A employee would literally resubmerge your already finished French fries back in hot cooking oil and deep fry them again. This results in a darker, crunchier, and all-around more delightful food. This used to be a favorite semi-secret menu hack for many people. But sadly, employees at many Chick-fil-A restaurants are now banned from giving customers well-done fries, even when asked. The main reason they can no longer give fries well done is simply that refrying French fries takes too long, slowing down progress in the kitchen and slowing fulfillment of orders. Owning and operating a string of fast food restaurants can make you a very wealthy person indeed. If you work hard and you have a spot of good luck, owning one Chick-fil-A franchise can make somewhat flush as well, but you'd better not try to expand your fast food restaurant empire beyond that one location, because that's against the rules. Chick-fil-A franchise owners may only have one Chick-fil-A restaurant at any time, and no other business ventures. This rule forces Chick-fil-A franchisees to put all of their time and energy into their one location, and it also means that no franchisee will develop significant power over the larger chain. So while Chick-fil-A restaurants may be famously affordable, though challenging to acquire, know that you will almost surely not expand beyond one restaurant if you were looking to get into the chicken-centric fast food business. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about food chains are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.